Okay, so this is a game we were playing against some randoms earlier today around 10 o'clock. And I was playing with Murph20 and his friend, who is okay, I guess. And we decided to take the game seriously because we didn't know who these kids were. So I was going Warthog Rush, sort of. It was more of a... I was going to Warthog Rush, and looking back at this game, I realized I shouldn't have built 3 Warthogs if I was going Barracks third. But, oh well. So I was using the Barracks to fast expand, or at least attempt to, being Cutter and all. Even though it turns out that I have a very delayed expansion. Not great thinking on my part. But, so I used my 2 unupgraded Warthogs to collect resources, and I'm just sort of wandering around, checking what Murph is doing soon. And this is my first YouTube video, by the way. This is also just a test. That's why it's not high level or anything. It's just a good test of video quality and mic recording and whatnot. So that's You Got Phones base. That's Murph's friend, who Murph has stopped playing with. I'm not sure why I'm giving you all details, but why not? I'm scouting them just to make sure that they're not brute rushing, and if they are, I'll just get my warthogs to ram the brutes, camp their lift, in other words. So we're just sort of starting up, not a lot to commentate on, sadly. It'll probably be more exciting later on. Toxicity's bad, just had to add that. He's a BK Scrandy. By the way, my mic isn't going to be very loud because I'm not quite sure how to make it loud. This is like a rock band mic, except it came with Pinnacle. And so, anyways, I see that they're definitely not brute rushing, but there are gunner hogs, so I make sure my other 2 unupgraded hogs don't go in there. And now I'm just using those Marines to fast expand, take my reactor. Yeah, I'm running out of things to commentate on. I'm not sure how Garwin and Studbuffin are able to commentate on entire games. I can really commentate on the first 2 minutes. And this is going to be split up into 2 parts. Like I said, this is just a test video, so don't take it too seriously. After I saw that they weren't brute rushing, I assumed they were inheritance rushing, but since none of us saw their chieftain, I sort of realized that they weren't very good. But we still pushed as hard as we could. I feel this is a terrible moment for me because it took me so long to expand, and that's not a shining moment. I decided to get a vehicle depot going so I could feel like I was doing something important, which I knew I wasn't. And I'm still trying to expand here. It's once again taking forever. Grenade. I removed all the audio on this video because I had loads of music playing and it just wouldn't have been fun to listen to. Anyways, so I'll give you another background check. Oh yeah, we were checking that what country they were from, because in case it was the real Yoshi, because that's who we thought it was. Because I remember hearing stuff about Yoshi on the forums before. And his name was Yoishi. There's an I right before the S, which confused us. So we were a little freaked out at the very beginning. That's why I was going to Warthog Rush or camp his lift. And once again, didn't think that through with the whole getting a barracks up while trying to Warthog Rush. It's sort of a one or the other kind of thing, but oh well, too late now. It's already been 12 hours since that, or no, 14 hours, because it's 12 o'clock a.m. right now. That's why I probably sound really tired. I'm just running around scouting their bases now that his chieftain caught my hogs. I assume he's going vampires. And make sure that Murph knows to spam vampires. And I'm getting his friend to spam gosshogs. I sort of bossed them around this game because I didn't know what else to do. This guy's got going tanks. And it did turn out that yellow was the highest, or the highest skill out of anyone on here. But he didn't show that to be very well during the duration of this game. I'm going to be making more videos throughout the summer. This is just, like I said, a test video. Once I start playing more game battles matches, I'll be posting those. And, yeah, I made a lot of mistakes in this game that I see now. Never realized how recording your game helps so much, but it does. The quality may not be fantastic because I am recording through a video camera, but it's better than Dominators, so I'm okay with my life. As far as I know, it's better than Dominators. At least it looks better. Using some random German free video editing software that I downloaded from the internet. And it's working pretty well, actually, so far. Building some tanks here, because my tank production is really slow. I'm like 7 minutes in already, and I've just started tank production. You know I'm doing good when. I've got more games from later on today with Zebrock, and I'll be posting those, I think, just as more test videos, see what I can do to fix this. I'm only bringing this video up to 9 minutes, or actually more than that because this is a longer video. So I'll bring it up to like 9 minutes and 30 seconds, huge difference. And I'm getting my third Tech 3 reactor up for canister, because that's important. And now I'm just waiting for the money. I wasn't quite sure what to do with myself, which is why I continuously kept clicking on bases, then hit random all, or then hitting all units. No, this is definitely not one of my best games. I've been playing worse lately than usual ever since I started playing with Ronin yesterday, so I'm starting to think it's like a curse. Then we've got my Marines walking now, waiting for some... Oh yeah, we were afraid that they were going to send in tanks, because we had... Oh yeah, sorry, I got ahead of myself there, because I remember sending my Marines up to see what they were doing. I was getting mad at Murph for expanding as a Covenant, because I was still afraid, or a little afraid that this was still a sort of high-level game. You can't be too careful. So after yelling at him about that, I just continued tank production. I was waiting for, and UGOP phones still didn't have Goss yet, which nobody was quite sure why. Because we are almost 9 minutes into the game now. And then I go and scout with my Marines, because they have no better use in life. Except maybe getting into the reactor, doing some dirty things, but only one of them's in there, so just a 2-star chieftain at my base. I unlock my base because I remember I have canister tanks, and I can scare them away. But I only have 2 right now, so I'm waiting. I unlock my base, and I'm waiting for the third one to finish before I go. Or, wait, I have 3, never mind. Waiting for the 4th one to finish, which afterwards is good, and you'll see why. And then there's 2 gunner hogs. But those weren't a